Hello friends, welcome back. So I've had an idea, which I'm going to do, but I thought it'd be a good idea to make a bit of an introduction video to set it off with. Otherwise it's probably not going to make much sense to some people. But Lost in Europe Season 2. Now, it's kind of weird categorising my life into seasons like that, but it is what it is. We had basically Series 1, which was very long, and that was me going off on my own for the first time in the van, which you can't see because it's parked behind the house. And yeah, all of that in France and finding my way. And then obviously I had to come back to England and the thing happened, the lurgy and all of that jazz. And then things went very quiet. And, you know, I had my reasons for that. And a lot of people won't understand. But the fact that I'm still standing here talking to you all today is a direct result of the decisions that I made. So I don't regret it one bit. However, what I'm going to do, because I think it will be good, and I think it will be nice, because there's a lot of people on here. There's 47,000 people watching this channel, probably not watching this video. Things have gone a bit downhill recently, but you never know. But what I want to do is, Season 2, if you like, Series 2, already exists. It's already made. Up until, you know, when we set off again, right up until when we arrived at this very spot, over 2 years ago now, 2.5 years ago, give or take, I already have all of those videos, and there's about 50, I think, 50 episodes already made. And I've decided that I want to share them with you all. So that's what we're going to do. Now, obviously, I wanted to make this video because we're going to be going back in time 2 and a bit years. But I've been watching them this morning from the start. I've watched quite a few, actually. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And at the end of the day, that's the reason why I started doing all of this in the first place, is so that in the future I can watch these things back. And the fact that other people enjoy watching them as well, I mean, it blew my mind when I first started posting them, and it still blows my mind now, because I'm just me, you know. I'm just a guy with a camera that likes to live differently. So I've decided that from tomorrow I'm going to start sharing them all with you. I'm probably going to aim for 2 a week, so they're already made. I've just got to trim them a little bit, probably. I don't know, we'll see. They're pretty much ready to go. I'm going to aim for 2 episodes a week, and we'll see how we get on. I think you'll enjoy them. Say, I still enjoy watching them even now. But it was quite the journey, let's say. It starts off back in England for a little while. I think there's about 15 or something episodes that are, you know, doing the van life thing in England. So we start off with a bit of that, and then obviously we get into the trip over here, which was the most ridiculous drive I think I've ever done in my life. And then enjoying Sweden. And I think it'll be good because there's a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but there's quite a few people that have been visiting here recently, you know, in recent years, especially in the winter. And at the end of the day, when we first came, we didn't have a bloody clue what we were doing. We had the wrong tyres, we had none of this engine preheater stuff, I didn't even know they existed. So we're kind of a good example of how not to do it. So I think people can learn from that, because it did go pretty tits up for us at times. So, yeah, so I think it'll be a good learning, because, you know, it's all well and good me spouting all these things off that I've learned over the last few years, but I think actually seeing it in action, not having these things, is probably better, to be honest. I look at it as I'm doing people a favour. The people that are planning to come and scrimp on these things, you can see what happens when it goes wrong. But aside from that, it's just another fun adventure that I've done, or that we've done, you know, and that's what this channel is all about at the end of the day. It's just me going on adventures, so I'm going to share it with you. I will apologise in advance because it's a bit rough around the edges, and I had some computer problems, so the raw files have got lost in the matrix. Some of them, I've still got them, but they're locked on anyway, it's not important. What I'm saying is the quality is probably going to go down a little bit compared to nowadays videos, but I don't think the content is going down. You know, it's good to watch, it's fun. So if you can handle the drop in quality, if you like, if that's okay with you, then I think the next few months should be quite interesting, because at the end of the day, I'm not getting out that much at the minute. We've had, you know, a lot of expensive things that we've had to put money into here to get it to where we want it, and as a result of that, adventure time has been limited. So I think in this sort of interim, if you like, it'd be nice to share this other trip, because it's just sitting there ready for you to watch. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd like to hear it. I'm sure there'll be at least a few people that don't like this idea, as always. But you know, that's just how it goes, isn't it? Feel free to watch something else. But for those that want to go back in time a bit and enjoy the old times in the van, I do miss it, I'm not going to lie. It was a bloody good time. It was hard. It was challenging at times, but I wouldn't change it. It's just, yeah, an amazing time of my life living in that van. And who knows, never say never. It may even happen again. We'll see. It's always a danger getting too comfortable, isn't it? Because you never know what's going to happen. Right, enough waffling. I hope you all enjoy the coming episodes, and the first one, hopefully, will be on tomorrow. I'll probably do them all as premieres, which I've never actually done before, so it's probably going to go wrong the first few times. But then we can chat in the comments section and enjoy it together. Because to be honest, I'm looking forward to watching it back as well, so I'll be just as interested as you lot. Right, I'll see you all later.